So today's video is all about how to look for new budding employees. So a few days ago, I had to do some AI work where I had to pretend to be a HR individual within a company. Wasn't even given a proper job title, but I was to be in a meeting with a HR consultant and we were supposed to be discussing what I'm not happy with. And I let it rip. And of course, it was all ad lib. I had to make it up as we go along. But it's really interesting because after what I said, I realized there was quite a lot of truth in it. And it was based on my experience, but not being on the HR side of things, but being the prospective employee. Let me explain it to you this way. I have been editing video now for the last 14 years. I've been project managing small teams of coders in other countries for the best part of 20 years. And what I'm good at, I'm very good at based on the experience, the repetitiveness of doing it over and over again to the extent that I can do it with my eyes shut. And because these are businesses that forever evolve, I've always had to stay up to date. And so the main reason why I'm as good as I am is because I'm really good at managing my time. That's what it boils down to. So from the moment I wake up, I know how long it's going to take me to go through my emails, and I've got a specific way of going through my emails. And I know that one of the things that are going to be in those emails are possibilities for additional employment, whether it is going to be freelance work or whether it is a short-term project or whether it's a long-term part-time job. There are going to be opportunities there. But listen to this. I have got a certain number of hours to edit. I have got a certain number of hours to teach. Right now, whilst I'm making this video, I've got a gap in between classes. And this is the only way that I can manage to get all of my stuff done. So I'm going through my emails. I find a job that, I like the look of this, and I click on it, and what does it say? Oh, you've got to log in. Now, the moment I see that, I know, oh my God, I'm going to have to register. And if I register for this one, I'm not going to have enough time to look at any of the other jobs. And just because I apply for this one, it doesn't mean I'm going to get it. So what do? I close it and I move on to the next one. And the next one is simple. I click apply, boom. It takes everything off my LinkedIn and the application process is completed. It's that quick. And so that's why I applied for that one. So here I am, I'm in this fake meeting and I had to say, look, I'm really dissatisfied with the way things are going right now. I noticed that whenever we advertise through you on our LinkedIn and our website, that we don't get that much interest. Yet the moment we use one of these huge HR companies, they seem to get the interest. And the only thing that I see is different is that they're going out and finding the candidate and making their job as easy as possible to apply and be considered. And for that pleasure, they're charging us an entire year's salary. So for one person, it can cost us $60,000 just because that company is ringing them up and saying, can I input the data for you? Can I find a way of automating it? So what I want to know is, why the hell are you not doing that? And yes, it was quite hilarious and it made a point. But the fact of the matter is, if you're the company, if you're dealing with HR, you need to be asking yourself, why the hell are you not doing that? And why are you giving someone an entire year's salary to another company when that's pretty much all they do? So that's all I'm saying. If you want someone to take your business seriously and you don't want them to be the person who is currently jobless and desperate for a job, and that's the only reason why they're applying. If you want those who have already got a job, have already proven themselves and are just interested in your company or perhaps the package, you've got to make it as easy for them to apply and consider as possible. Because if you're difficult to apply for, the chances are you're difficult to work for as well. So that's my advice to you. Make it as easy as possible for the pinnacle of excellence, for the very best candidates you can imagine to apply. Make it as easy for them as possible, because if you don't, you will only get those applying who are the crap left behind. Well, I hope you find that of interest. Thank you for listening.